that movie will scar you and change you for life, and you will never return to your former self. After you watch Legend of the Overfiend, you will literally be sitting in the cold, dark room of your house, looking at the blank TV screen as the credits roll, and you will just be questioning every single decision you've ever made in your life to lead you to the point where you would sit and watch Legend of the Overfiend. Like, why did I watch this? Why did I watch the whole thing? What are these images in my brain that I can never escape from? Why did that kid chop off his dick to attach a giant demon dick to himself instead? Why was there a giant like kaiju monster with dicks that shot laser beams out of them? Why was the Chojin like this big conspiracy to destroy the world? Why was the plot actually kind of good? And then you're going to go through this phase. When you watch Legend of the Overfiend, you're going to start watching it, and like the opening scene is just a bunch of demons in hell fucking each other. And so you're going to be watching the opening scene of Legend of the Overfiend, and you're going to be like, okay, I don't know if this is the movie for me. There's a bunch of demons, and they're all having an orgy. But that's kind of cool. That's kind of metal. Let's see where it goes. And then you're going to keep watching, and then it's going to cut to this kid in high school, and you're going to be like, all right, he's playing basketball. The other kid on the basketball team, I mean, he's getting all the ladies, but he's also acting kind of gay. So is he gay? Is he not gay? I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's a little gay. Maybe he's a little bi-curious. I don't know what's happening. And then it's going to cut to a girl in the locker room, and she's going to start getting like raped by a demon, and there's tentacles, and you're like, oh, okay, this is just tentacle porn. This is disgusting. I don't want to watch this. But you're going to keep watching it because there's something about it that compels you and draws you in and leads you into a place that you can never escape from. All of a sudden, there's going to be a battle that's happening, and there's going to be like creatures that aren't demons, that are like kind of demons but not demons, and they're going to fight the creature, and they're going to save the girl, and you're going to be like, all right, I don't know what's happening here. I feel bad for her, but she's safe now, so are things okay? And then it's going to cut to the basketball player that was kind of gay before, but not really gay. And then there's going to be two chicks on him. And it's like, I guess he's not gay. And then he's going to get a boner that turns into like a fucking lightsaber of light that just comes out of nowhere. And you're like, I don't know. Shit. I don't know what's happening. Why is his boner turning into light? And then you're going to see a bunch of demons come out of nowhere, and they're going to rip everybody apart like Eclipse style. And you're like, I don't understand what's happening. And then it's going to cut from that to like this wholesome, nice date with the main character and the girl from earlier, where they just go out and get ice cream together. And it's actually kind of cute. And you're actually kind of like, wow, I kind of like these characters. And this is kind of wholesome. I hope everything works out well for them. And then I don't even know what happens after that. Then there's more demons fucking, and then there's the kid, and then he chops off his dick, and then he puts a giant demon dick on his dick, and then he becomes a demon, and then he fights against the Chojin, and the Chojin is like this special thing that's supposed to bring peace to the universe. And there's this big sci-fi plot that's happening in the background. Well, it's not sci-fi. I guess it's like horror and fiction, like dark fantasy. I don't know what's going on. But like the Chojin is important, and he's the chosen one. And the only reason the guy's dick blew up in the first place is because they thought he was the Chojin, but he's not the Chojin. The actual main character's the Chojin. And then he tries to 69 with the girl, and he comes in like 2 seconds. And, you know, you kind of feel bad for him because, you know, every once in a while, you're as a guy, sometimes like, you go for it and you come a little too quick. And, it happens sometimes. It's cool. It happens to all of us. It's fine. But you kind of feel bad. But at the same time, you're kind of like, well, they were 69ing, and you don't really see that often. And that's pretty dope. So that was kind of cool. And then like there's a giant fight that happens, and more demons come out, and people get ripped apart, and I don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden, the main character at the end of the movie, he redeems himself from coming too early, and he starts banging the chick, and you're like, yeah, they're banging good. But he starts banging her a little bit too hard, and you're like, all right, bro, you gotta slow down. Like, I understand, like, you like it rough, but like, then he starts banging too much, and then he starts turning into a fucking monster while he's banging her. He's like, what the fuck? Why is he turning into a demon? And he turns into a giant fucking kaiju, and then he just like destroys the whole city, and he's like ripping down buildings and stuff, and it's all happening, and his like dicks are flying out. He's got like 5 dicks. I don't know what's going on. And then like you realize that there's a big plot twist, and the Chojin is not here to save the world. The Chojin is here to destroy the world so that the child of the Chojin can rebuild the world from scratch. And so it's actually about the fucking apocalypse. And so this whole time you've been watching this movie that you think is like a hentai, but really it's a movie about the end of humanity itself. And it's a movie that after you watch it, you just are never the same again. And that is Legend of the Overfiend. So spoiler alert.